Hey, we're downstairs in the kitchen now of the Harbour Towers. Executive Chef Jeffrey from the Vic Steakhouse.
Welcome to the kitchen.
Thank you. It's hot in here.
It is. We like it that way.
I feel like I'm burning right behind me. The perfect steak. I always thought I made the perfect steak, but maybe I don't. I don't know.
You might make the perfect steak.
Yeah. Hit and miss.
there are a couple things that you always want to think about when you're cooking a steak.
Tell me.
And I can take you through those.
Okay.
A great steak has awesome marbling. And marbling is going to be these segments of fat that you see in a steak. Now that usually happens when you have a choice or a prime cut steak. This is a ribeye steak, and this is a New York strip loin steak, which most people are familiar with. And you can see different levels of this marble in there.
So what do we do with these?
A couple things that you always think about when you have a steak is the size of the steak, so how thick it is. I always go about a finger and a half.
In thickness?
In thickness when you're cooking a medium to medium rare steak.
Okay.
If you want a well done steak, you always go with a thinner steak. The next thing you always think about is your seasoning. Now most people will under season their steak. I was taught, season until you're uncomfortable and then add a little more.
Okay. You're not my doctor, obviously.
No.
Okay.
So we go salt and pepper on our steaks and a Vic spice blend that we make ourselves.
So is that like a secret spice blend?
It's not all that secret. It's fennel seed and mustard and coriander and a tiny bit of chili and paprika. Next thing you think about is your heat and hot spots on your grill. You have to know what you're cooking with.
This, I can feel this heat from like 10 feet away.
Yes.
It's pretty hot.
Yes. You always want to cook steak at a high temperature, unless you're cooking a well-done steak. And then you want to cook it at a lower temperature.
How long do you cook them on each side?
For a rare steak, any steak, a tenderloin, a ribeye, a strip loin, I go about 6 minutes is sort of standard. And then you add about 2 minutes for every degree. So medium rare steak will take 8 minutes, medium steak will take 10 minutes.
Well, you know what, Jeffrey? Maybe you finish these off here. I'm going to go get myself set up in the restaurant there,
Great.
And maybe a glass of wine or whatever would appropriate.
I would recommend a Phillips beer, actually.
A Phillips
Dark
beer?
Phillips beer with a steak.
That's pretty local.
It is pretty local.
I'm going to do that.
All right.
Okay, so magically we're in Vic Steakhouse now, and it looks like steaks are coming our way.
We have your strip loin here, sir.
Thank you very much. Oh, I get the New York steak. Obviously, you guys paid attention to the fact that I enjoyed these better. So these are done how?
Yours is at a medium rare medium, and mine is done at a medium well, as I like it.
Is there a wrong way to eat steak? Or?
The only thing that you can do wrong is try and do it with a clean napkin.
Okay. It's perfect. Gordon Ramsay would say, perfect.
Thank you, Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Tupper doesn't know what he's talking about. Oh, that's so nice. So tender. Now we're speaking with our mouth full.
Yes.
If people, and we have an
We've
audience
achieved
laughing at us,
the
even
goal.
worse. If people want to find out more, they can go to the website.
They can go to the website at harbourtowers.com. They can follow us on Facebook. They can follow us on Twitter at Vic's Makes Steak, or we're at 345 Quebec Street.
You just keep talking. I'm going to keep eating.
All
Here
right.
you go. Harbour Towers, cool place.